Mount Bromo, Indonesian, Gunung Bromo, is an active volcano and part of the Tengger Massif, in East Java, Indonesia. At 2,329 meters, 7,641 feet, it is not the highest peak of the Massif, but is the most well-known. The Massif area is one of the most visited tourist attractions in East Java, Indonesia. The volcano belongs to the Bromo Tengger Semeru National Park. The name of Bromo derived from Javanese pronunciation of Brahma, the Hindu creator god. Mount Bromo sits in the middle of a plain called the Sea of Sand, Javanese, Sekarwedi or Indonesian, Lautan Pasir, a protected nature reserve since 1919. The typical way to visit Mount Bromo is from the nearby mountain village of Semeru Lawang. From there it is possible to walk to the volcano in about 45 minutes, but it is also possible to take an organized jeep tour, which includes a stop at the viewpoint on Mount Penanjakan, 2,770 m or 9,088 feet, Indonesian, Gunung Penanjakan. The viewpoint on Mount Penanjakan can also be reached on foot in about 2 hours. Depending on the degree of volcanic activity, the Indonesian Center for Volcanology and Disaster Hazard Mitigation sometimes issues warnings against visiting Mount Bromo. Mount Bromo erupted in 2004. That eruptive episode led to the death of 2 people who had been hit by rocks from the explosion. On Tuesday, November 23, 2010, 16.30 WIB, Western Indonesian Time, the Indonesian Center of Volcanology and Geology Hazard Mitigation, CVGHM, confirmed the activity status of Mount Bromo at alert due to increasing tremor activity and shallow volcanic earthquakes at the mountain. Concerns were raised that a volcanic eruption might be likely to occur. The Tengger caldera was still active in late January 2011, the activity being characterized by fluctuating ongoing eruptions. On January 23, 2011, the Indonesian Center for Volcanology and Geological Hazard Mitigation, CVGHM, Pusat Vulkanologi dan Mitigasi Bencana Geologi, reported that since December 19, 2010 volcanic ash and incandescent material had been thrown up by eruptive activity, resulting in a heavy rain of material that fell around the crater. Continuous eruptions on January 21 caused a thin ash fall mainly in the village areas of Engadireo and Sukapura Wonokerto in Probolinggo district. The Indonesian Center for Volcanology and Geological Hazard Mitigation, CVGHM, reported on January 13, 2011, that deformation using tilt meter measurements indicated an inflation at rate of 5 microradians between November 25, 2010 and December 14, 2010, and a relatively stable since December 15, 2010, both on radial components and tangential components. Deformation measurement using electronic distance measurement equipment compared observations at designated measuring points, POS-BRO, POS-CUR, and POS-BAT during the period November 25, 2010 to December 20, 2010, with observations from the period December 21, 2010 to December 30, 2010 indicated the shortening of the distance from the POS-BAT, or inflation. Observations between December 30, 2010 to January 23, 2011 were reported as relatively stable. Mount Bromo showed signs of increasing activity beginning in December 4, 2015, when the amount of smoke coming out of the crater intensified. By late November, Mount Bromo began to eject ashes into the air. Indonesian Volcano Monitoring Bureau, PVBMG, issued a warning that forbade people from climbing Mount Bromo. Later the warning was extended into a 1-kilometer exclusion zone, before eventually extended into wider range, which virtually barred visitors from coming down into the caldera floor, which is popularly known as Sand Sea. Oh yeah! Before I forget, hit the subscribe button below for more videos to come. YouTube will notify you our new uploaded videos. Thank you for watching.